Why Rolls-Royce has most expensive cars in the world? Most expensive cars in the world are made by Rolls-Royce. Have you ever thought about why? Why do these luxury cars cost so much? And how do they explain their ridiculously high prices? Are you ready to find out what makes these fancy cars unique? There are some of the most magnificent and luxurious automobiles in the world that are produced by Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce automobiles are distinguished by the fact that they are handcrafted in order to meet the desires of their customers of a flawless, magical carpet journey. Additionally, Rolls-Royce is unrestricted in its ability to provide an infinite number of optional extras, customizations, and upgrades. Additionally, Rolls-Royce will not even mention its basic prices despite the fact that the autos were sold at a premium price. This is due to the fact that each Rolls-Royce is specifically manufactured to the owner's specifications. In the realm of luxury automobiles, the Rolls-Royce is the consummate example. It is important to be prepared to pay a higher price for your ideal car if you want to get a Rolls-Royce. The price of a Rolls-Royce is determined by a number of important elements which are discussed in this video. Among the most important cost factors are color. Considering that the paintwork that was done on the Rolls-Royce is the most expensive, the paint job that was done on the automobile is one of the most important factors that goes into determining the price. Rolls-Royce has a palette of about 44,000 colors, and the company paints its vehicles in accordance with the preferences of its customers. Additionally, they are able to imitate lipsticks worn by other people, goods from your home, items that you own, and items that you have seen. For instance, they have done one that is similar to a red setter that belongs to the owner. In this way, Rolls-Royce is able to duplicate them with pinpoint accuracy, whether through DNA, chemistry, or some other method. They are the only ones who can have it. Every color of a vehicle is one of a kind and is registered in the name of the person who owns the vehicle as the owner's color. If someone else finds it appealing and wants to utilize that particular finish, they are required to ask for your permission to do so because you are the owner of the color. Rolls-Royce Cullinan Long is the paint job that rolls. At the very least, there are 7 layers of coats which include primers, base coats, the color, and in a unique arrangement, they add 2 coats of lacquer that are clear. Nevertheless, Rolls-Royce is capable of painting up to 23 layers of coating, which includes the special effects depending on the criteria that you provide. In terms of the weight of paint, it is equivalent to around 45 kilograms. The detailing is done by hand with a brush in accordance with your demands, and there is only one person performing the drawing RR. If you would want to make modifications to the detailing, the Rolls-Royce professional will come to your location and finish the work for you. In accordance with the custom of the corporation, Rolls-Royce never sends any of its vehicles back to the factory. The infusion of paint. In the event that you are a Rolls-Royce customer, you have the opportunity to have additional materials incorporated into the paint. Additionally, you have the option of incorporating crushed diamonds, gold, or any other item into the dye. In order for Rolls-Royce to acquire the stones on your behalf, you are required to either handle the diamonds or pay an additional price. The company will, in the event that there are diamonds, ensure that they are crushed by a third party that has a good reputation. After that, they will incorporate the shattered diamonds into the paint of the automobile. In addition to applying the particular shade of color that you have selected, Royce will also apply the sparkle that can only be produced by crushed diamonds when they are applied to the vehicle. Therefore, the addition of costly components to the paint makes a Rolls-Royce automobile more expensive. There is also the option of incorporating gold into your paint or using gold itself as your paint if you have the financial means to do so. It will require the services of a specialist who is knowledgeable about how to properly invest the paint, which will result in an increase in the cost of the automobile due to the fact that specialists demand a significant amount of money. As a result, the cost of your Rolls-Royce will increase if you decide to invest in paintwork in order to make it more thorough. Centers of the wheels that write themselves Rolls-Royce in the spirit of extortion, Cullinan. Due to the fact that the Rolls-Royce brand takes itself very seriously, you will note that the steering wheel of the vehicle is always in an upright position. Always in a vertical position, they do not want the R logo to be turned to the side or in an inverted position. This is one of the distinctive characteristics that sets Rolls-Royce apart from other automobile manufacturers. In order to accomplish this, Rolls-Royce makes use of handcrafted self-righting wheel centers. In spite of the fact that you park the vehicle in a particular manner, the wheel will continue to turn until the R logo is once again in the upright position. Not only does the function make it simpler to start and drive your automobile, but it also enhances the overall beauty of the vehicle. However, the self-righting wheel center is quite pricey since they make use of the highest quality materials to guarantee that the steering wheel will survive for a long time and be able to self-right. Blocking out noise. To reduce the amount of noise that comes from the outside, Rolls-Royce's interior is insulated with 300 pounds of material. The journey is completely silent with almost no sound at all. It enables you to take calls without having to worry about the noise from your vehicle drowning out the person who is calling you. In addition to the precise organization of the interior of the cabin, the insulation must also be able to fit within the vehicle. It ensures that there is still sufficient sound to prevent drivers from experiencing auditory sensory deprivation, yet it is quiet enough to avoid causing the driver to become irritated. Insulation can be installed inside the cabin of the vehicle using specialized equipment, materials, and designs which allows for the insulation to attain the appropriate balance. Therefore, there is a significant cost associated with making the experience more enjoyable. Personalization of the dashboard and interior. Rolls-Royce automobiles, the interior and dashboard of the Cullinan Rolls-Royce are designed to cater to the preferences and requirements of the customer. The inside layout is more akin to that of an art gallery and houses all of the necessary artistic content. The embroidery works are manufactured to order according to your design, color, and other requirements, which results in the automobile having a look of luxury. In the headlines of the Starlight. There is no doubt that the Starlight headlines are one of the most noteworthy aspects of Rolls-Royce. The night sky and stars are simulated by a series of fiber optic roof lights that are available for purchase. These are also able to be modified to match your requirements, including the addition of shooting stars. Through the use of the Starlight headliner, the interior of your vehicle can be transformed into a night sky. There are a lot of owners who like this feature because it is appealing. Whenever you feel that the Starlight headliner is not to your liking, you always have the option to remove it. Considering that the Starlight headliner is a standard feature on Rolls-Royce vehicles, a lot of customers choose to keep it. Everyone who sees it quickly recognizes it for what it is that they are looking at. One of the reasons why Rolls-Royce automobiles are priced higher than other brands is because the production of this feature takes 16 hours. In order to create each and every Starlight headliner, holes are first drilled into the fabric of the headliner, and then a fiber optic light is passed through the various holes. It is even possible to incorporate your own starry artwork or your preferred star constellations into the mixture. As a result of the more sensitive work that is required, you should anticipate that the price of the car will increase. The tires that are specialized. To further limit the amount of road noise, Rolls-Royce additionally employs specialized tires manufactured by Continental. A unique kind of foam is used to inflate the Continental tires, which not only make the ride more comfortable, but also reduce the amount of noise heard on the road by 9 decibels. Continental tires are particularly costly due to the fact that they are manufactured specifically for Rolls-Royce automobiles and are extremely long-lasting. Cadillac Cullinan BR Rolls-Royce. The Rolls-Royce is the very definition of luxury, and as always, it comes at a very high price. Additionally, the brand is well known for its capacity to be customized. Your preferences will be carried out by the company regardless of how long it takes or how much information you provide. As a result of its reputation for being costly, you should anticipate receiving a substantial bill once treatment is completed. An automobile manufactured by Rolls-Royce is recognized for its luxurious amenities and the aristocratic symbolism that it embodies. Due to the fact that it is intended to be expensive, it is expensive. Closing statement. Rolls-Royce is the epitome of luxury, and an increasing number of individuals are willing to pay premium prices in order to experience it. Rolls-Royce saw a 25% rise in sales in 2019, reaching a total of 5152 vehicles. A further decrease occurred in the average age of Rolls-Royce owners, which went from the late 50s to the middle of the 40s. If you're fascinated by luxury cars and want to keep up with the latest in high-end automotive excellence, hit that subscribe button, share this video with fellow car enthusiasts, and drop a comment below.